What's up, guys? My name is Adam and welcome to Why You Should by Adam Lash. Today I want to test the games on my beautiful Razerblade 2020 advanced model. I want to see how powerful this laptop is, what games it could run, and what FPS I could get for every game on Ultra settings. That's right, Ultra settings. Videos on YouTube are usually 60, so you might not be able to feel the difference, but this is a 300 Hertz ultra fast refresh rate. So I'm going to try my best to show you how fast these games are and how responsive they are on the Razerblade 2020 advanced model. So I'm going to be recording whatever's happening here, both on the DSLR and on the recording software on the camera. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, so the first game that we're going to be playing is Battlefield 4 Premium Edition. But before I start the game, I want to show you the Ultra settings that I have used for the game. This is GeForce Experience. I've optimized the game. You can see here everything is set to highest, ultra, whatever, full resolution. Let's go ahead and play the game. Let's see what we get. A quick reminder, if you haven't watched my previous video on the Razerblade on how to cool your laptop down, please watch that because it's important to cool down your laptop. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if you use a program like Core Temp, you can see that the CPU temperatures here are pretty stable, but I haven't started the game yet. So once I start the game, I'll show you that the temperatures are pretty stable once you follow the steps mentioned in that video. Here's Battlefield 4. Let's see how it looks like. Alright guys, so now we started the game. Let's go to campaign mode. Okay, right now I'm getting 64 frames per second, 73. Okay. Oh man, somebody's shooting. Let's check the options here. Everything's on Ultra. Let me check the settings. Everything's boosted. That is strange. I was getting 100 before. I'm not sure why I'm not able to get 100 again. It's Ultra. Yes. Yes. Alright, so I'm getting 77, 61. I guess it depends on what you're playing and what's happening in the game. So the next game that we're going to play is Deus Ex Mankind Divided, one of my favorite games of all time. And you can see that this game is a very graphics intensive game. Everything is set to Ultra, all the way from temporal anti-aliasing, motion blur, bloom, volumetric lighting, ambient occlusion, tessellation, parallax occlusion, anisotropic filtering, the graphics detail, the filter, the texture detail. Everything is set to Ultra, and it's just eye candy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, all of these fancy words, you can find them under the graphics settings of most games these days. I'm going to be making another video that explains all these things. So you can see that, for example, texture filtering is set to 16x, which is crazy. The graphics card, the RTX 2080 Super Max Q, is able to run all of that with no problems. It doesn't struggle at all, and you're getting crazy frame rates which are above 100, like 116, 120, sometimes even 130. This game is incredible, and I gotta say, if you set the graphics to Ultra, if you can play any of these modern games on Ultra, it is a completely different experience. You are going to experience full immersion. And I mean, seriously guys, I can't explain it to you. I played this game before on my 980M on my Asus laptop, and it was nothing like this. I was getting like 44 on the 980, but now I'm getting these incredible graphics, and it's a completely different experience. Yeah, I'm standing right next to the ledge. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. This is Rico Rodriguez. He is crazy. He's got all sorts of crazy things. Look at that. He's got a parachute. And the best part, coming right up. Yup, that's the wingsuit. Of course, the Just Cause franchise won't be Just Cause without the wingsuit and the grappling hook. And all I gotta say is this game is very graphics intensive. Don't let the settings fool you. Under settings, you may not find Ultra, and you may not find the fancy things that I just said, tessellation, ambient occlusion, or maybe all the other fancy things, parallax, occlusion. But this game is super graphics intensive. You can see it's taking a toll on my graphics card. The reason is because it has a large open world, and it consists of different biomes like mountains and deserts and God knows what. So Rico travels the world using his wingsuit and his grappling hook, and it's a lot of fun. Look at that, man. You feel like he's Superman. Even better than Batman. That wingsuit is sick. So the point is, the game is a lot of fun. It's graphics intensive. And with the RTX 2080 Super Max Q, you're going to be getting FPS, which is around 65 or 70. I'd say the average would be about 70. Sometimes it might dip below 60, but that's if you have so many things going on. Like, for example, here, you are fighting a freaking army. You're a one-man army, man. You're just fighting all these people at once, so sometimes it might go below 60 FPS. But overall, Just Cause is a very graphics-intensive game, and the RTX 2080 Super Max Q is able to handle all of that pretty well. Now, if you find your graphics to be a little bit sluggish, sometimes that happens even with the highest graphics cards, you can set the graphics instead of Ultra to high, but for this game, like I said, there's no Ultra, it's called Very High. So you can set it to high instead of very high. That won't make that much of a difference in terms of eye candy graphics, but it would make a huge difference in terms of performance. You might be getting all the way from 20 to even 50 more FPS, or let's say 40 more FPS. If you do that, that would help a lot. So the bottom line is, RTX 2080 Super Max Q is a powerful graphics card, and yes, I hear you, the 3000 series is out, but this is what you're going to be getting right now on laptops, and this is the 2020 Razerblade. This is the highest graphics that you can get for a laptop machine right now, and in my opinion, it's excellent for mobile gaming. For a laptop, it could run all of these modern titles problem-free with no hiccups. Most of the games you can run them on Ultra, even above 60. Yeah, some of the games it could dip below 60. You might be getting anywhere between 40 to 50 to 60, but those are for some of the games like Red Dead Redemption 2, for example. I think you might be getting around 45, 48 or 50, something like that if you go all the way to Ultra, but that's fine. Most of the games you're going to be getting really good frames. And if you set your graphics to high instead of Ultra, I think that helps a lot. Now, the 300 hertz refresh rate, I think 300 is overkill because most of the modern games, even with the RTX 2080 Super Max Q, you won't be getting that many frames. So maybe it's overkill, but I'm actually glad to have this kind of fast refresh rate. 300 is incredible. Maybe if you play the older games, you might be getting anything above 200 frames per second. But I think the modern games are going to be, I think it's overkill for modern games. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want more of Razerblade videos, or if you have any other videos that you want me to make, please drop a comment below. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you really like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys for watching, and have a great day.